What's up everyone, welcome to another video. Today is a great day for RTS fans as Tempest Rising, one of the most anticipated RTS games of the last couple of years, is finally releasing. Today I'm going to show you guys some 1v1 gameplay. If you've never seen it before, it's a classic style RTS, very much in the spirit of Command and Conquer. Now the game is more than just 1v1, it also has a 2v2 mode as well as campaigns. I know a lot of RTS fans really just play games for the campaigns. I've heard some good things. They have a full campaign for each faction, so that is great. Now before I get started, quick shout out to 3D Realms for sponsoring this video, and in general want to give an extra massive shout out to anyone still helping in the development of RTS games, really helping keep the passion alive. That's what I love to see. For now, let's begin. Okay, the first game we're going to be playing as GDF, the Global Defense Force. Now, the two factions are not that different, but they do have some key differences that are important to learn. First of all, you can already see the difference when you build stuff. With Tempest Dynasty, you kind of charge it up and then you plant it down at once. And with this faction, you have to put down the stuff immediately. I'm going to go for one refinery here. I do not have a good build, to be honest. If you're here to copy a build, this is, I mean, maybe you can get some inspiration, but it's unlikely that you're going to find something fantastic here. Now, first things first, a couple things that they changed since my last Tempest Rising video is, first of all, they made it look a little nicer, which is always great. But they also added some really cool features to the release that I think any modern RTS should have, which is, for example, that now you can remap your hotkeys. So before, the hotkeys they had, maybe if you had a Command and Conquer background, it would feel natural to you, but to me and a lot of other people, it didn't. And now I can just remap them to something. I made them very basic. I just put like QWERTY and I used these as pretty much the hotkey that in StarCraft 2 I have my barracks on. That's going to be the infantry, etc. So that is really nice. And they also made it a lot easier to do multi-building macros, so you don't have to struggle to produce from multiple factories. So that is great. Now this game I'm opening with a double refinery. That is a little questionable, mostly because it's good to go for a fast barracks. I'm going to teach you guys something very important here, and that is that you need to garrison those buildings on the map. Like, you can put a marine in this bunker, for example. It's not just going to give you map control in this case, it's also going to give you access to the beacon here, which gives resources and power. So I'm playing a little more on the greedy side. If my opponent's not, I'm going to give up a little map control for that. I guess we're going to have to see if that's a good idea or not. I wouldn't be able to tell you guys yet. So first, I'm going to start 5 field scouts. Those I'm going to try to use to grab those bunkers out on the map. Let's see. There's also some places here that you could take, but those really are going to be secondary. First, let me try to see if I can actually capture that. That's going to be a pretty good start. And then now I'm going to go for a vehicle bay. Economically, it seemed like we're doing fine. The last time I did a build order, it was not as greedy and it felt pretty awful. Okay, so here you can see he has already grabbed that like I expected. So our economy should be slightly better than his. But instead, he gets map control, which is not that nice for me. See if I can kill this guy. He's probably trying to grab a bunker near my base or something. Don't really want him to have that. I can't tell if he has that one. He does have the beacon here already. Let me start one engineer. I know there's a beacon over here too. That's probably where he was going to try and take that bunker. I can definitely enhance the scroll speed of the map a little bit. I guess I need to keep that in mind for the next one. Oh, yeah. I swear he's trying to get this bunker maybe. Yeah, I really did not want him to have that. He already did get this one. Okay, yeah. So you can tell this guy went full tryhard on trying to get the locations on the map, right? So maybe that's something that we can learn for the next time. I still want to get that beacon. I can probably get it by distracting him with my sentinel over here. And then I need... Let's see. Oh, I can make the hunter tanks already. That's the one I needed. Okay, so I'm going to go for the hunter tank then. I know there's a unit, the drone operator, that people really like to build, so it has to be good. Or people are as silly as me, that's also possible, but I have to imagine it's a good unit. There we go, I'm gonna grab that one. As you can see, the bunkers are pretty hard to kill. You need a grenadier to kill it well, I think. Now, I noticed that he had another engineer here. I think my opponent might have gone a little bit too ham on the map control. There's a chance he doesn't... No, okay, he actually has a pretty big army. Okay, never mind that. I can already tell this guy's way better than me, to be honest. Like, he seems to know what he's doing very well, and that scares me a little bit. Can I make another refinery there? I would like to get some income from that at least. He's gonna have 3 beacons. I did find another strategy that was cool. You can also... Oh, notice how he didn't make sentinels, by the way. That's another thing we might be able to copy. What was I about to say? I don't actually remember. Oh yeah, I was gonna say there's another strategy that I kind of liked, is that most of the time players are not gonna defend their own beacon, so you can try and snipe it. I can actually see why people don't make these. The Tempest Dynasty version of this tank seems a lot stronger. This one just kind of pickles, really. I probably know why. It's because they mark targets, so you kind of use them as like a support unit. But yeah, the damage here... I think this is even the high damage mode, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, this one is the mode that deals more damage, so... I'm not quite sure if it's a unit that I want to keep building. Oh yeah, I forgot that I had to put it down right away. You can tell I'm a little low on money, so maybe I needed that 3rd harvester a little faster. I could try and kill one of those. Let's see. Oh, never mind. I was wondering where my one of my dudes went. Oh, this seems like a pretty decent fight here, though. He wasn't paying attention. Neither was I, to be honest, but it's going to be good for me. Now, with those heavy tanks, you can run over infantry, so you have to be careful with that. Oh, this guy is trying to expand even more. Yeah, maybe we can get a good fight here. Let's see, I'm still producing pretty well. That is nice. I still have a lot of drone operators, which, yeah, that's basically what he doesn't have. He's going to try to kill my infantry by walking or driving over them. Sadly for him, I am a StarCraft 2 Terran main, so if there's one thing I can do, it's split my units. Now, you can really tell I'm low on money because this refinery is not even building right now. This thing is taking a decent amount of damage. Maybe I should back off here. It's kind of hard to tell. Yeah, I think I probably should. This is going to die somewhat soon, so I need to keep that in mind. I think I'm going to go for the beacons here. I'm going to be able to kill one of his harvesters eventually, which is great. Let's see, I'm actually going to cancel that one tank. And then I'll just snipe his beacons. I know I could take this beacon, but I don't have an engineer right now, and I'm low on money. So I'm just going to go for the straight-up kill. Did I kill that? No, I didn't yet. He made a sentinel just so he could shoot my things. That's kind of funny. Let's see, I'm going to make a couple more hunter tanks and drone operators. I killed one of the beacons under his control, and I killed... At least I hope... I didn't see if I killed it. I hope I killed one of the harvesters. He's not mining from this. That's interesting. Is that a bad place to mine from? Potentially it is. I mean, I'm really just trying to get as much info from my opponent's play as I can. That seems like a good idea. Maybe I can take down this bunker now. I'm gonna start attacking this stuff. Maybe I can sneak by. Oh, that's actually a thing I forgot about this game. It looked like my... Oh, I can't see it now. That's a shame. It looked like my unit got... what's the word? Veterancy. I kind of forgot that that was a thing. So that is good to remember. Okay, so he's over here. Since he's making those, he might start going for some run-bys eventually. I feel like based on how this game is going, I can tell that I'm probably slightly faster than this guy, which is nice. But he knows way better what to do than me. So even if I could potentially win this game, I really have no idea if I will. I would guess not. But even if I would win, I should still copy this guy. Don't be misled there. He definitely knows what he's doing better than me. Can I repair this? No, I can't. Okay. Guess you can only repair buildings that are actually yours. Okay, so the unit I need, satellite uplink. I'm just gonna build that. The unit I need is the Grenadier, I think. If you use the Grenadier... Oh, he has mines. Wow, okay. That's what my unit died to earlier, I guess. I didn't even notice. If you have Grenadiers, or maybe even the flamethrowers, if you shoot the building, the unit inside dies as you're shooting it, so you don't have to kill the entire thing. I'm pretty sure that's how you're supposed to counter it, but it does take a while to actually get that up. I wonder if this is a... Ooh, that's a turret. The turrets are strong, by the way. They really are pretty good. Also, I wonder if this is like a sensor tower, or what do you call that? Like just a radar or something, you know? Seems like the heavy tanks are good against those, though. So that is nice. Gonna try sneaking in here. Probably have a couple units at home that I could send on the offense as well. Maybe I can just try to snipe his beacon. I could probably just kill those tanks over there. Okay, so we're fighting over here. Yeah. Okay, I think I might have to go for some defenses. I'm just gonna start popping down defenses and hope it works. Okay, I'm killing a lot of his economy, but I might die to this counterattack, so I have to be very, very careful here. Let's see if I can pop down another defense, a grenade turret, a Gatling turret. Those are gonna build one by one, by the way. I'm gonna send these guys back. These guys are doing a good job attacking, I think. Maybe I can kill some of the remnants of his economy. Sucks that my units spawn. I do have a laser turret now, which is great. Kind of feels like he's targeting down my barracks, which I don't really mind that much. I'm killing a lot of his economy on this side, which is fantastic, by the way. Turret's still absolutely popping off. Got a couple of units coming back over here. Probably not going to be in time, to be honest, but they might be. So here it feels like I killed the last bit of his economy. I might as well kill this refinery. He has units there, by the way. I just think he was a little too preoccupied with, you know, attacking my base at the same time. I still have money. Looks like I can use a little bit of additional power. Put 2 power plants down there. Now he saw that my units were here. I'm going to fall back. I probably should have just... I could have just taken that myself. For some reason, I don't really think about the ones close to my base. It makes so much sense to even take those. My opponent did that too, by the way, at the start, so we can learn. This is where I saw the veterancy, by the way. You see a little arrow over there, right? Some of these units have it too. Some of those units even have double arrow. Okay, I think it's a good time for... Oh, don't go over there. You're gonna get hurt. A good time for another base. I guess I would take that over there. Okay, so I'm gonna try what he did. I'm gonna make an engineer and take this, and it seems like you can use it as a power field. Okay, let's try to not die to those units over there. Gonna send another squad to the right side. Do I want to use these as well? I think I do. Okay, I'm gonna try to escape with this tank. Not really, I'm just trying to bait him. Didn't seem like he fell for it though, sadly. Okay, so I'm gonna make... where's the engineer? Did I finish it already? No, I haven't. Let me, let's see, which one's the barracks? Rally that over here. Okay. Didn't make anything yet for this refinery, which is nice. With GDF, you have to make new harvesters from the factory. They don't respawn with the refinery or anything. At least I believe so. Also, those units are actually insane. Like, these units don't look like they would kill buildings fast, but they freaking annihilate. Like, it's actually kind of crazy. Maybe I can even kind of stay here and... Can I control these drones? No, it doesn't seem like I can. Okay. And see, there's no harvesters over there. Yeah, look, like these heavy tanks don't even do that much damage to the buildings, but then when the drone operators arrive, they go ham. Okay, where's the engineer that I had? Here you go. Let's see if my idea was correct. That it gives me power. Oh, yeah. Okay, that is awesome. That's the way it works. Okay, so you want to get these things so you get power, and then you can expand next to them. That is really good to know for the future, actually. This is the thing that drops mines, by the way. So that means that the other guy rushed the satellite uplink a little faster to get the tech there. That's also very good intel. Now, at this point, it seems like I have enough money to maybe get another vehicle bay as well. Okay, so he's still chilling over here. Do not want to deal with that for now. Is there potential that he took a hidden expansion somewhere? I guess maybe. Seems unlikely, but maybe. Wait, so if I would send an engineer to take this guy at the start, like let's say I send it all the way around the map, I could then also build turrets over here with the pylon field, whatever you want to call it, the energy field, the power zone. That is very cool. Okay, I can already think of some epic cheese strategies that way. I'm gonna try to go in here again. I think my opponent is kind of forced to go for a little bit of aggression. Like, I'm pretty sure that we're decently ahead. Like, I could be wrong, but that's what it feels like to me. He is still at home. Okay, since he's just staying there for now, I'm gonna click these around, try to get these... Oh, did I find something? No, it's just a... Okay, so he actually takes these things. Just to... Aha! Yeah, that's why. Okay. That, you know, it's good to know. That's a really good really good piece of intel that thing gives power. Now we're gonna be able to snipe this refinery as well, which is fantastic. Potentially baiting him. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, we found something, all right. That's 3 refineries right there, guys. Holy cow. That is crazy. Let me get some more hunter tanks over here. Let's see, I guess I'll just shoot the miners first. That makes the most sense. And now he's trying to rebuild a refinery over here. I send my units there, so I'll be able to take care of those. And then we're going to kill the refineries with those super, super strong drone operators. Maybe I should have gone for... Oh, I need a repair bay for that. Let's make a repair bay. Maybe I was going to say, maybe I should have gone for an MCV, so I have another base. if you... Ooh, I should have paid attention. Oh, that's going to be a little painful here, guys. Oopsie. If you lose all of your construction yards, you lose the game. So, yeah. I definitely want another base over here. Maybe, in fact... Yo, if he doesn't have enough... Like, these things kill it fast. Look at that. Could I end the game with this play? I mean, he sent all of his units otherwhere. Well, to another location. Otherwhere... That's not a word, I think. Somewhere else is what I was looking for. He has no money to make new units, I think. I'm pretty sure he didn't mind that much from the bottom. We're gonna snipe the construction yard, and I guess let's see. No, okay, so he does have another one. Once again, something else he did better than me. To the surprise of absolutely no one. Now, these units are insane, by the way. Okay, I 100% get why people build these things. Holy cow, they are good. I was making some riot troopers now, just because they seem alright. And GG, there we go. Now, I think he surrendered. I don't think there was a construction yard that I killed. I think he actually just surrendered pretty much. GG, well played, he said. GG. The chat window could be a little more visible. Just gonna put that out there as criticism. Now, if you look at the credits gained, you can definitely tell that his build was a little better. Because even after how much economic damage I did, he gained 4,000 more resources than me. So his build was awesome. I learned a lot from this guy, but we still get the dub. Now, let's play a game with the Tempest Dynasty. Okay, so game 2 is going to be with the Tempest Dynasty. Now, first thing you might notice is that Tempest Dynasty has less intel from the start, so we're gonna have to go for a radar station at some point. But unlike the super hardcore early Command & Conquer games, you can actually see the map a little bit, so it's not that bad, don't worry about it, but you do have to do a little bit of scouting and then get the radar tower eventually. So first things first, I don't think I know this map actually, so I don't know where the beacons are. I guess we're gonna have to find those. Gonna place down my... this is my factory, the machine shop, pretty much. You build it first with Tempest Dynasty, and then you kind of make mobile refineries from that. One thing that I do forget sometimes is that Tempest Dynasty has these plans, so you kind of want to just always have one activated, I believe. It does take power, as you can see, but it's still... really good to do. I think everything just builds faster. There's also some other ones. I've never used the Marshall plan before, but it sounds like it would be good in a fight. But maybe it might be too hard to micro that all the time, so who knows. Now, let's see, there's a bunker over here to take. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of garrisonable buildings here. There's another bunker over here. A couple around the base. Does this map not have beacons? Oh, there are beacons. Well, at least one set of beacons. So I guess we're gonna try and find those. Gonna make a couple dynasty guards. One of them should be up here exactly. Yeah, I'll just make 5. That should be good enough. Now I did. You want to be careful when you set your hotkeys. You guys might notice that this one doesn't have a hotkey. That's because I accidentally overrode it when I was setting mine. So you might want to be a little careful with that. Let's see, there's one big building over here. Then I'm gonna try to... Where's the other one that I saw? I saw one on the high ground, right? Maybe... I guess I'll go for this one right away. And then I'll make 2 engineers after. That should be enough for now. I'm running low on money, so... I guess it actually looks quite perfect, because my Tempest rig is about to finish. Yeah, this really is not so bad. With Tempest Dynasty, you can activate the power plants if you have enough power. And boost your buildings, but as you can see early on, I don't think I want to do that because I just straight up don't have enough money for it. So that's all right. I see there must be a bunker close to my base. There's one over here, exactly. Then the engineer I'm gonna send to this guy, and then the second engineer is gonna go to the bottom one over there. Maybe I can use this as a... Actually, it's not a bad idea to send a scout. I'm so focused on doing my build properly that I don't even really scout that much, but obviously scouting is important in an RTS, so... Alright, I mean, this looks pretty nice. We have a decent amount of map control. I guess I'll make one more power plant, and then I'll go for the radar station after that. Tempest rig number 3 is ready. I haven't had any interaction yet with my opponent, but it could be because all those things are kind of on your side of the map. There's not that many in the middle. And then I guess once you fight for this middle base, that's when action gets absolutely crazy. So far, my experience, the games are relatively short. So there really is, you know, a big emphasis on getting your early game right and being very aggressive and things like that, which I think is pretty cool. Wait, are they? Yeah, they all are deployed exactly. I guess at this point, I can try turning this on. It does damage your buildings, so I'm just going to repair them right away. I'm going to make another power plant. Get the radar going. Oh, that's way better. That's so much more comfortable instantly. Let's see, where are my guys? Oh, they're derping over here. Oopsie. Get the rally set over here, and then I'm gonna go for... This is more a recon mission. Or actually, maybe more a harassment mission than a recon mission, to be honest. I would love to get a kill on something. And I'm gonna start... Oh, that's the wrong one. I'm gonna start making bores, heavier tanks. And I'm actually gonna go for igniters here. I think they might not necessarily be the best option, but it sounds good in combination. A lot of people play a lot of bio units, so I'm gonna go for the anti-infantry, flamethrower dude, basically. That seems like a pretty decent idea. Now, let's see. What do I want? Another machine shop. I definitely want that. Oh, I can't cross here? Or did I maybe... I just clicked wrong, I suppose. Okay, let's see what Mr. Guy has. That's a lot of basic units I see. Tempest rig. Ah, he's looking to expand already. Not sure if I want to allow that. I guess we'll see what I'm going to do about that. I'm going to send a couple units to the left side over here. And then try to split up my opponent a little bit. What I could do... Yeah, you know what? Since my opponent seems to be playing economically, I'm going to make another... Yeah, okay, he's definitely playing quite economically. Oh, one thing, by the way. This thing is so big, it can crush vehicles too. So... Don't stand next to it with your vehicles thinking, nothing's gonna happen. They can actually crush them, so be very, very careful. And just like I said, a lot of buy units out there. I think my strategy looks pretty good so far. Let me turn on this again. I got the second factory over here. Guess I'll go for a bunch of Havocs from this one. Here he seems to have this location, which is to be expected. Well, looks like we are in a decent spot to take over the map, I think. This looks pretty nice to me. Another Tempest rig moving out. Yeah, this guy's playing super eco, eh? Holy. This guy wants money. I mean, I guess we all do, but that's crazy. Oh, man. I really do have to repair these things. Okay, that's an MCV. I guess I'll unpack it. Can I do that? That looks awkward as heck. There's no way that's a good idea. Yeah, whatever. We'll give it a shot. Oh, I almost... Wait, maybe I can snipe it? The snipe? My friends? There's a 1 HP Tempest rig there. Where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, it's there. Yeah, we actually got it. That's awesome. Okay, very nice. I guess we can... Oh, wait. The igniters will kill the unit inside, I believe. Is that how it works? I think it is. Yeah, actually, we killed the unit inside. That's what I'm talking about. And now we can take over this position. That is very, very nice. I guess we should probably make... Or maybe we should just make another machine shop, actually, for my base over here. Where did my dude end up going? It's just very slow. Okay, fair enough. Gonna make a lot of missile troopers. Those are pretty much the... I'm not sure if I mentioned it yet. Those are pretty much the... what are they called? The drone operators of Tempest Dynasty. They shoot rockets, so it's different, but they're also very good against buildings and factory units, so that's nice. This guy, does he have a beacon? Wait, this map only has 2 beacons. Yeah, I have both the beacons. Oh, that is fantastic. No wonder I've been feeling so rich. Okay, let's see. I guess, wait, I can put them at the front here. That's gonna be quite nice. I'll make 2 Tempest rigs from this, and I'll just keep spamming units from home. Yeah, it really does look like we have a good amount of map control here. Maybe I should go for a couple turrets, actually, because this location does feel a little vulnerable right over here in the middle. Oh, dude, I'm so stupid. Why didn't I just put it here? That's actually very stupid. For some reason, I didn't even realize the fact that there was another side. I just thought it was like a narrow ridge with what I actually... Okay, I'm a little bit disappointed in myself, actually. I can't lie, but it's all good. Okay, this thing is gonna land, and then I start making a couple of those things. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. You can tell the money's getting low now. Maybe I can turn off the power generation mode for a little bit. Or is that the power generation mode? It probably is. Wait. Ah, that's another ability I wasn't aware of. Yeah, it's the rocket guys. The rocket guys can sprint. Okay. That's an ability that I've never used before, and I've built a lot of missile troopers, so... You know, that's good to know. Definitely a mistake by me, but it's good to know anyway. Definitely got a couple too many factories, I would say. Gonna build some power over here. This map has a lot of resources, or is it just me? It feels like there's freaking resources everywhere on this map. Holy cow. My macro has also been kind of off the charts. At this point, I like, look at the money. I'm spending it all, which is probably not the best side ever. You probably want to be a little more in the green with that. Now, good news is that I did get another construction yard already. So in the case of a base trade, I won't have to worry about it. Gotta be very careful that my units don't get overrun by one tank. That would hurt like crazy. This one was making another Tempest rig. Yes, it is. Okay, those units are kind of getting owned by the turrets. When they go down on the ground, they take less damage, I believe, or they become more evasive or something like that. So I guess that's why it looked like they didn't die. In the end, they ended up tanking a lot. Turrets are not that cheap. Right, I mean, I'm at 76 supply. It really looks like I did kind of pop off with the macro here. I think what happened this game mostly is that my opponent was macroing really hard. Like, he was a bit greedy, and then I annoyed him a lot. And maybe I kind of confused him. Like, maybe he thought I was also going for full aggression, because I was already harassing him a little bit. And that's why he started making a lot of units and kind of struggling in the balance. I think that's very likely will happen. Now, he's going to clean this up. He has a lot of bio, guys. So because of that, I'm going to make some igniters again. That sounds like a good idea. I mean, I'm doing some serious damage over here too, so there's no rush at all. If he's not paying attention, I could roll over all of that bio. Oh, I don't think he's paying attention. Oh, here we go, baby. I want to see it. Oh, it's going to hurt, I think. Oh my, no, they barely don't. Okay. It looked like they were going to get through, but then they barely got through in the end. And just like that, I killed 20 bio units. Yeah, that's a painful way to go. Having your freaking, what's it called, a boar drive over you? Yeah, a boar. That sounds very pleasant to me. Now, surprisingly, even with 5 Tempest rigs, it seems like my eco is still not truly enough, right? So I'm gonna have to find the balance a little more there. Try to figure out where... yeah, is it maybe like 2 Tempest rigs for 1 factory or 1.5 for 1? It's gonna be something like that, most likely, so... Gonna have to get a little better at that. Maybe I'm sure there's someone that's gonna want to do the math for me anyway, so if I want to be lazy, there's always that option. Now these are mining out, so let me dismantle these and send them to the next location. I think that's gonna be the best course of action here. Yeah, this guy really took an amazing amount of eco. I wouldn't be surprised entirely if he still mined more credits than me. No, he didn't. Okay, so with all the damage, I mined a little bit more than him, but as you can see, he did mine a crazy amount of credits. And there we go. That's a dub with the Dynasty and a dub with GDF, and that is some ladder 1v1s in Tempest Rising. I actually think it's very cool. I think it's an awesome game, and especially if you're a little bit like me, and you're kind of tired of companies making new games, trying to rewrite RTS completely, like no macro, blah, 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 blah. It's very exciting to play games like this that are still a little more classic, you know, a little more truthful to the old classics. But yeah, that's it for today. Hope you guys had a fantastic time. Let me know in the comments what you thought of Tempest Rising and if you want to see more videos on it. And if not, just make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you did enjoy the content. And I'll see y'all for the next video. Adios.